color-changing cars at the press of a button, speakers and remotes that never need to be charged, and light bulbs that can track your health vitals. These are just some of our favorite pieces of future technology that were revealed at the Consumer Electronics Show, CES 2022. We've picked out the 10 most interesting gadgets from the event and listed them below. Asus ZenBook 17 Fold folding tech has quickly moved from imagination to reality in the past couple of years. Mostly led by Samsung and its range of foldable smartphones, the movement has now started to permeate the world of tablets and computers. Asus hit CES 2022 with the announcement of the ZenBook 17 Fold OLED. While it isn't available to buy yet, Asus is stating mid-2022, it looks like it could be a promising attempt at a folding tablet. The 17-inch OLED display is significantly bigger than most tablets, and if you fancy something smaller you can fold it in half to act like a smaller tablet or bend the screen at a 90-degree angle to imitate a laptop. Asus demonstrated this device at CES 2022 with a Bluetooth keyboard in front of it, but also in a clamshell layout with the lower half of the screen acting as a keyboard. Smart as it looks, we'll have to wait until mid-2022 to find out if the screen can handle all the folding its users will put it through without showing signs of wear and tear. Skydio 2 Plus consumer drones are everywhere these days, and while it is a market that is heavily monopolized by DJI, a lot of other brands are finding punchy ways to stand out. Skydio is one of these brands, making waves with its smart features. At CES 2022 it revealed the latest rendition of its Skydio 2 the Plus model. Considering people were pretty pumped about the original Skydio 2, it seems surprising that they would release an update, and yet, it makes some really key changes. On top of a 20% boost in battery life and control range, Skydio also added its keyframe technology. Keyframe is an app that allows the user to create a preset flight plan for the drone. It will then use an autonomous eye to do both the flying and filming for you. That's a really exciting addition for those who are trying to both film and be the center of the action. You choose keyframes and locations and the eye will fly on its own through that path. It even allows you to take the exact same route over and over again if you didn't get a shot you like. BMW's iX Flow color-changing car. BMW's iX Flow was one of the biggest talking points of this year's CES event, and with good reason. While this is just a concept car, the iX Flow has a special trick up its sleeve. Yes, it looks like an incredibly normal and somewhat boring car, but, at the touch of a button it can completely change color. BMW has made use of color swapping e-ink paint. That means it can change effortlessly from black to white. Calling it paint doesn't quite encapsulate the technology going on here. Instead, BMW has covered the car in a body wrap with electrophoretic technology built into it. What does that mean? The car is covered in millions of microcapsules. These contain negatively charged white pigments and positively charged black pigments. Change the setting on an electrical field and boom, the chosen pigments rise to the surface to change the color of the car. It's essentially a giant e-reader display stretched across a car. Not the most useful feature for a car unless you're the new Bond escaping from the latest batch of nameless henchmen sent after you, but an eye-catching display, nonetheless. Sengled smart health monitoring lights. Sure, your lamp can light up your room, but can it monitor your breathing, sleep, heart rate and movement? No. Who cares if that sounds creepy? That's exactly what this new light bulb unveiled at CES 2022 can do. The Sengled Smart Health Monitoring Light, catchy name, right? Isn't just for lighting up a room, nor is it just a bulb that can connect to a smart assistant, it is also a human vitals detection system. In essence, you can monitor all your health metrics at home, without needing to wear any health tracking kit. You can even set the light up to interact with you. Perhaps you want some intense white light to wake you up if you had a bad night's sleep, or you might want something a little dimmer if it senses you've lied down. Mood lighting at its creepiest. Withings body scan. Sure, any scale can tell you how much you weigh, some can even add in a couple of extra measurements on the more intelligent end, but Withings' new body scan scale that it revealed at CES 2022 seems to do everything. Thanks to an attached handle on the scale, you can scan your torso, arms and legs to give an even more precise picture of body composition and overall fitness. What that means is that you could see your torso fat mass, the muscle mass of your left arm and more. That's already very specific, but the body scan goes further. It can estimate your vascular age and assess your nerve activity through the handle attachment. How Withings can tell all of that? We'll have to wait for it to come out to see how the magic works. While this is still a prototype and not available to buy yet, it seems like easily one of the most complete health assessment tools we've seen. Especially with a paired app where all of your health data can be gathered into one place. Samsung Eco Remote. Samsung had a lot of tech to reveal at this year's SAY event, but the product that stood out to us the most was a TV remote. Yes, that does sound like a strange choice from a company that showed off giant TVs and intelligent projectors, but the Eco Remote is a surprisingly impressive device. Samsung has been trying to push more environmentally friendly products for a while, and with this remote, they are promising a situation where you never have to charge it again. No more batteries, no more plugging it in. Like Samsung's previous Eco Remote, this can be charged by solar energy, but it can now also charge by collecting your router's radio waves and converting them into energy. Between the solar power and radio waves, this is a remote that should never run out of charge. Compared to some of Samsung's less believable environmental moves, removing charges from phone boxes comes to mind. This feels like a genuinely useful move. MAYHT solar-powered speaker interactive webcams for your TV are nothing new. TVs have been using them for ambient light reaction for a while now, and for gaming they stretch all the way back to the likes of the PS2's classic but slightly inconsistent iToy. But Sony's Bravia Cam seems to be bringing something new to the table, allowing you to control a huge number of factors on your TV. The Bravia Cam allows you to control your TV with gestures, adjust the sound depending on where you're in the room, adjust the picture quality, or simply turn the TV off to conserve power when you leave the room. It can display prompts if someone gets too near to the TV, and, like most smart tech these days, you can mute it if the idea of a microphone in your living room is giving you the creeps. While this product hasn't launched yet, it won't be long until it's available, with Sony saying it will be competitively priced. Is it worth it? We'll have to wait and see. The smart video and audio corrections are an interesting feature, and so are the voice control additions. It will really come down to how much you value your TV experience. Masonite MPWR Smart Door. Does your door feel too normal? Does it just open and close? That's what Masonite is trying to change with the MPWR Smart Door. As part of a collaboration from Masonite, Ring and Yale, this door has integrated power, lights, sensors, a video doorbell and a smart lock all built in. More specifically, that means a Ring video doorbell, a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth Yale smart lock, and a PIR motion sensor. The door also has its own built-in smart hub with a backup battery just in case you have a power outage in your home. While this is an interesting project, it is essentially all technology that already exists, with Masonite simply combining it into one integrated door. However, this is a good sign that the world of home IoT is rapidly improving, and we would imagine smart doors will see vast improvements over the next couple of years. Noveto N1 speaker. The Noveto N1 speaker is one of those products that could come along and revolutionize, or flop, completely depending on how well it can do its big selling point. This is a speaker that Noveto claims can project sound to just you, acting as a speaker that you can enjoy, but your colleagues don't have to deal with your 90s classics playlists on repeat. Noveto explains that this is done through smart beaming with Alexa and an AI-based built-in face, gesture and sound recognition interface. It's essentially like wearing an invisible pair of headphones. As you stand in front of the speaker, the sound will come directly to you. But, as we said, we haven't tested this product yet, and whether it can do what it says it can is yet to be seen. However, if it works as well as Noveto is suggesting, this could be a revolutionary piece of tech for the office. If it was interesting to watch this video, we will be pleased if you hit the like and follow our channel.